Have you ever wondered how to increase your vocabulary, your passive and active vocabulary, by easiest way, by doing nothing and not trying to memorizing these new words? Hi there, Pod Philologist here, and today the easiest way you want to read books. And yes, you want to find books which are a little bit difficult than your current level of language. This doesn't matter if it's your native language or any foreign language which you want to learn. You want to read something which a little bit difficult than your level, and then what you doing the next? You want to see this word which unfamiliar for you. You can guess about meaning of this word, but you want to use vocabulary for explanation of this word. You want to copybook or somewhere you want to writing this word. You see how you're writing this word. Your spelling skills also you want to increase, and then you go next word, and the same manner you can use for learn words from video. You can turn on subtitles, and then you see, you hear this unfamiliar word, just stop button and see this word. You're writing this word to your copybook, and you see the meaning of this word. You're writing the meaning of this word, and then you continue to watch your current video from which you want to get this information. That way, without any additional efforts, you want to increase your vocabulary. Vocabulary storage, this is key for understanding the language, even your native.
So you intendedly want to find these texts with unfamiliar, unforeseen words. But it shouldn't be stuffed with unfamiliar words, it shouldn't be too much pesky for you. And because of that, you will be more prepped up to the next chapter. Not too much unfamiliar words, so you don't want to feel outcast. But because of if this book will be easy, it will be mundane for you. You want to find something interesting, unfamiliar words. And your reading process never become mundanely for you if you're reading book with unfamiliar words. Nobody can be best steward for your time than yourself. And this process still far from over till you can find these unfamiliar words. And you will learn new words more fast than any of your contemporaries. You want to go to this approach earnestly, and this habit will ingrained. And thing is that nobody cares to you to choose this way or another way. You can choose what you want. Only 5 words. Avoid dizziness. If you will going to learn 100 words per day, probably your eyes will bulge. And if you want to learn all the day since morning till evening, your eyes will bulging completely out of their sockets. Little by little every day, that might not be a bad strategy. And your desire to continue will jolt you to progress. And we will not taken back by this idea if we learn only 5 words, not 100. And you don't want to be an expert with flashcards, you just amateur and you enjoy. Probably you are quite aware of these ways, but this advice, 5 words per day, will be really helpful in all process. Every day, this is just consistency. It's really helpful for sanity. You don't want to overwhelm yourself. And meantime, you can nudge yourself by interesting topic. Anyway, interesting book or interesting movie can be good purveyor of new words for learning. And as I said in my last video, stepwise plan are really important in all these deals when you're learning something. Sure, you won't be outgoing to get these new words from communication with another people. So this will be a good technique. 5 words per day. This implementation of this way really helpful. Maybe first time you will think that this is astonishingly slow, but later you realize good results. Or you can devise your own technique and another number of words you can share with me in the comments about your techniques. So a little bit of vigilance can allow you to avoid this really hard work. You don't want to overwhelming you with process when you're learning new words, your own language, your native language, or any foreign language. It's directly correlated with among the words which possible to learn for you each day. And since you developed your own system, it will be really helpful, especially for you. And new words which procured during reading, watching movie, listening will stay in your mind. And they should be procured from interesting topics which are interesting especially for you. First, you don't want to create nauseating thing from your subject. It shouldn't be boring, and we don't want to listen people, arrogant people which say that you should learn 100 words per day. It will be arrogant and rude, and it risks insanity. You shouldn't be total slob in your learning process, but not overwhelm yourself. Reams or flashcards probably useful for anybody, but not for me. Maybe you got a laugh your errand off if I'll say you that these materials in school they intended to accomplish tests and results. They want to earn money by teaching you. You'll got to laugh and you probably not believe, but it's so. Simple ways, simple things, difficult to monetize, but they're really helpful. And you can't go wrong with things which you like to do. But they could be asked to pony up hundreds of dollars for their lessons. All important thing has to do with your own choice. So with your own methods you'll be seasoned learner. So you can be seasoned learner without they teaching you and they want to earn money. But more methods you can use more quicker, you understand which will be best match for you. Later, you can return to your logs and you notice how a lot of words you know right now and which was unfamiliar before. So I prefer to save all my logs, all my notes which was done in in the process of any my work which I'm doing now was done before. Thanks for your time. Bye for now.